What's good, Internet? My name is Attack Slug, and welcome back to Wrestling Revolution 3D. Back on track today, on the day of recording, on the day of Hell in a Cell. It is Sunday, and I'm just noticing that under my contract, creative is not green. Now, when I signed with UKW, I had the creative checkboxed, but it's not now, so that's unfortunate, and we'll see how that affects me moving forward. But let's go fight Tommy Dreamer in this TNA ring, because UKW is basically TNA. Anyway, I know, it's a downgrade from working with AAW, which was WWE, but I don't know. After that unfortunate loss to Nikki Bella for that world title, it's just a mess. And so Jeff Jarrett, aka Slapnuts, offered me a deal. So you know what? I'll jump ship for, half a year, 21 weeks, whatever. Anyway, in terms of actual stuff, let's get this. I think I'm gonna be cutting a promo here on Tommy. I'm supposed to be out here cutting another promo, but screw that. I got something real I want to say. The truth is, UKW are being killed in the ratings by Rising Sun. And you can blame Rob Van Dam for that. Everyone knows that I should be the world champion. Then we got Abdul the Butcher and the Blue Meanie as the tag champions. They aren't even friends. Don't believe it, people. As for just incredible as the future of this company, we all know who should be the TV champion. I'm probably going to get fired for this, but I don't care. The most important thing is that the truth is heard for once. Tommy! Anyway, with that shoot out of the way, he's shooting there, folks. He's shooting, not a work, totally shooting. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a run-in of some kind, but hey, nobody cut my mic, so, perhaps it was a pipe bomb. You never know. Anyway, it is Sunday. I am back from recording a bunch of stuff with Echo Mog you'll be seeing on Saturdays in the coming weeks. That has to all get edited and all that other good stuff. So, look forward to that. But, now in terms of news in the world of professional wrestling, we have Jack and Squat. There's not much going on. The only thing I saw was that Jim Cornette and Santino got into it at some kind of a convention in, Detroit. And those guys have years and years and years of heat, going back to OVW days, and it's kind of not worth getting into. I'm not sure who was right and who was wrong in that confrontation. There were no hands thrown, because you know that if there were hands thrown, Santino is legitimately a black belt in judo, and Jim Cornette is an old man, so not a wrestler. And Tommy kicking out. It usually only takes one slug stomp to make that happen, but Tommy Dreamer has the heart, has the tenacity to kick out from the slug stomp. What many men in AAW could not do, Dreamer did. So kudos to Tommy. But that ain't gonna help you. That ain't gonna help you. You still gonna lose. What was that? To Attack Slug. It's still going to happen. Hopefully. Hopefully. What? Look. Just because you outweigh me, Tommy Dreamer, and you do, this is not gonna mean it's gonna happen for you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. ECW. I'm sorry. Going to the top. Woo! Ref bump. That's not what I wanted to happen. That was an account. Ref got bumped, he still says rope break. That's typical. Typical. There we go. That was excellent maneuvering, if I do say so myself. And there we go, I got the 3 count. Now, what are repercussions? Congratulations. You have me beat for all of 3. That's all it takes, Tommy. But when you really defeat an opponent, they don't get up ever again. I'll teach you that one day. I mean, I'll punch you right now, Tommy Dreamer. I'll punch you right now. It doesn't matter. Whatever. But one has to wonder, will there be, and what are the repercussions of me cutting a shoot promo in the center of the ring? Attack Slug's controversial remarks have made him the talk of the industry, but will it get me a shot at RVD and that title? Hey, Attack Slug. Got a match coming up against an opponent I'm not sure I can beat on my own. I don't know who you are. Would you consider assisting me at ringside? There's 11,000 in it for you. No, I'm not your enforcer guy. I'm not some... Sorry. Fine. You wouldn't have been much help anyway. Don't come crying to me when you need help. At what point have I needed help? Seriously. Steve Austin and Shinsuke Nakamura have defeated the Team AJ to become the new tag team champions in All American Wrestling. Daniel Bryan has left AEW for a career with Maple Leaf Grappling. Abyss has renewed his contract. Rising Sun have crowned Inoki as their new IWGP champion. That's about right. Oh, shoot fight, James Storm. Look at all them empty X's. Let's try to challenge RVD. Let's say, hey RVD, how about like mid-July? Give me a match for your title, RVD. Please, mouse cursor. Hey RVD, how about a shot at your world title? I deserve it. I was world champion in my last federation, so I should be top of the list. Give it to me. Give it to me. Nope, he says get in line. He says get in line. Alright, Mr. Monday Night. Let's do this shoot fight. I was already shooting, and now we got a shoot fight, so that makes sense, I suppose. Let's see if we can put James Storm through a freaking table. That's what I want to do. Anyway, being that it is Sunday, and Hell in a Cell is tonight, we are a mere several days here from the new game, the 2K18 game, the big deal, as it were, for, you know, anyone covering wrestling in any given year on YouTube. It's the big deal, it's the big release, etc., right? So, perhaps you're wondering how this week for me is going to go on this channel, for those of you who actually watch the things that I produce, etc., So it's going to be a pretty slow week for non 5 p.m. content. I suspect you think winning a fight involves being on top for a 3 precious. So what is it with you and Precious? You and Tommy. Tommy just told me the same thing, James Storm. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is a shoot fight, so... Actually, the 3 count is there is a mercy to my opponents. But there'll be no mercy for you tonight. What's that? Is it a 3-minute warning? Is that what we got here? Oh, ref bump immediately. Immediately. James Storm is messed up immediately. Get out my ring, James Storm. Cowboy. Anyway, yeah, so... certainly expect the usual 5 p.m. wrestling video slot for Monday through Thursday. But all the other content that I put work into that nobody watches, that's on hold for the moment. So if you're actually watching the Hobb video series, if you're actually watching any other, you know, stuff that I do, that is on hold for the time being, because obviously we're getting into the big release where all the views are and where all of the... Oh, that was nice. Where all the actual... Oh, myself through a table. Where all the actual work gets done, and I'm dizzy. Wait, why are we getting counted out in a shoot fight? This is a shoot fight. What? This makes sense. I don't even know. Screw you, cowboy. Monkey clip into the ref. I'm going. This is stupid. Just beat that 10 count, just barely. And then obviously Friday, I'm not sure how Friday is going to go yet, right? So I'm going to Best Buy, 10 in the morning, getting my game. Oh, on to the solid steel steps. No mercy. Referee's getting a good vantage point there. Best Buy, 10 a.m. I'll probably end up filming the unboxing in my car. And then I'm going to get a hold of Grim and see what he's doing, because we're going to film that as soon as possible for Pixels. And then I got to come back home and edit that episode of Pixels, which does take time. So theoretically, I could have that video up in the 5 p.m. slot as Pixels for Friday, but at the same time, maybe not. Come on, slug stop, there we go. Apparently you can't pin in a shoot fight, so I'll just keep on punching him and win the match. Whatever. I'm aiming for 5 p.m. But that depends on how early we actually film anything on Friday. So that might not happen. It might be 8 p.m., maybe even later. It depends on what we film and how heavy the editing is required, and it's the whole thing. Triple H took a 6-week contract? Who signs a 6-week contract? What? Mickie James' agility has improved. Tommy Dreamer's profile has improved after being hyped by the press. Oh, slap nuts. What? Now, apparently, I no longer have my creative control. So I'm going to say no here, and let me guess. He's going to be like, guess what, slap nuts? You don't have a choice. So I'm back in my old position of not having a choice in any of these stupid things and having to, alright, go into the editor after I finish recording the video, and oh god, a shoot fight with Stan Hansen. Do you want me to die? That would be legitimately terrifying. A shoot fight with Stan the Man Hansen. What? Okay. In the octagon. Okay. Sure. Let's do it. With this dumb music I don't even want, but now I have it. Referee is doing the Shane O'Mac here. Like, what? Yeah, Stan Hansen, he's not wearing his glasses. I'm gonna get hit with that lariat, and I'm gonna be dead. This is gonna be ridiculous. Why would you do this to me, video game? Why would you do this? This is Interpromotional charity fight. Why? Why? Attack, Slug, and I are out here for much more than just another wrestling match. This is a special charity event that will raise money for good causes all over the world. Those in attendance have already done their bit by showing up, so give yourselves a big round of applause. But those watching at home need to get out on their mobile or jump online and pledge a donation right now. Go to patreon.com/attackslug. Enough talking. Go to that Patreon. Big donations. Let's do it. Anyway. So that's Friday, right? That'll be the only thing on Friday. Actually, no. I'm sorry. I will get the unboxing up before Pixels, because that's way easier to edit and just get that done, right? Because that's a very short video. It's unboxing, whatever. So I'll get the unboxing up, like Friday afternoon at some point, hopefully, and then I'll get up Pixels. Hopefully in the evening. I'm leaning toward probably 8 p.m. If I can get to 5 p.m., I'll get it up, but that's just depends on what time we film it, when we're gonna. If we don't film till, like, 3 o'clock, like, I gotta go over there, film, come back home. It's a whole process, right? So that's the whole thing there. But moving past Friday, I'm sure you're wondering how and when and where will this year's My Career start. And honestly, I don't know yet. I would like to start it on Saturday, but it depends on how long it takes to make a decent version of myself in this year's creation tools. And I don't know that yet. I won't know until I have my hands on the game to, import my face and see how that goes. And I might have to use last year's face scan, because this whole beard situation might not work properly, because you can't see my chin. It's a whole thing, right? So we'll see. We'll see. Says press from Stan Hansen. By God. So yes, that is currently the plans, is that I don't know what the plans are. But if I don't have the time, or, I'm not quite ready to have the time to, I can't see anything. Camera angle. Move the camera, there we go. If we get to Saturday and I have not yet finished myself, in the tools for My Career, there'll be a challenge video, or there'll be something. Believe me, there'll be something. I'm not gonna leave you guys without having a 5 p.m. video, in some capacity. It might not have the news discussion in it, but there'll be something wrestling in 2K18 at 5 p.m. on Saturday. I just don't know what yet. So, if you're used to watching all the other videos that I do that aren't wrestling, those are gonna be on hold for, I would say, at least 2 weeks, perhaps more. It really depends on how that stuff goes. How do I win this match? How do I win this match? Stan Hansen. Oh, just keep kicking him. Just keep kicking him. Knocked out Stan Hansen in a shoot fight. Stan Hansen stayed in extremely serious injury where it's feared he may be paralyzed. Oh, I didn't mean it. His career's over. No, I didn't mean to paralyze. Oh, wow. Okay. I've raised the profile of UKW, but at what cost? I didn't think slug stomping Stan Hansen would have that kind of effect, but apparently it did. Apparently it did. Bray Wyatt and Doink the Clown have defeated Stone Cold and Shinsuke to be the new tag team champions. Okay. And now I'm in July with that Brock Lesnar schedule. I'm a tax slug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. And I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out!